Welcome to the longest running daily show on Earth. The Mark Inspire Show. We're here 1,675 days in a row doing it. Had the last softball game of the season tonight. We were not victorious, that's why it was the last game of the season. We fought valiantly. You know, we talk about the progression from where we started at the beginning of the season and where we ended. I mean, it was a battle. We lost 13-9, but we started with 5 runs in the first inning. It was a nice rally. Got in there and knocked one down the middle. Got an RBI. It was a good time. But we just couldn't pull it through at the end. But it was nice. Had a chance to kind of grab a drink with the guys after the final game and chat a little bit. So hopefully next year we wind up a little better on the standings, get to the playoffs. Anyway, guys, did you see Justin Trudeau? Apparently he's single and ready to mingle. My father, Fidel Castro. I think he's Fidel's son. But he could also be Liam Neeson's son. I have a certain set of skills. I'm like, do you, Liam? What do we... I can't. I close my eyes, I hear Justin Trudeau talk, and I just think he's going to say, I can't find my daughter, you know? Anyway, we're going to play you guys a clip here. I did a Justin Trudeau impression during the Donald Trump show series. It was actually the day that Trump got COVID. I made a face swap. I was making face swaps every single day. If you don't know what a face swap is, it's essentially a deep fake, but not. It's like, you could tell it's definitely not real. That was intentional. I didn't want to fool people, so you'll see that. But it's so goofy. It's so silly. I enjoyed the heck out of making all those face swaps. Unfortunately, the software doesn't work as well on this phone. I don't know what happened, but I can't really use it the way I used to. So maybe I'll bring the face swaps back. I can give it a shot again. There's about 3 episodes where we did a face swap live here. I took a scene and created it live with you guys, and then I showed you the before and after. So maybe we'll do that again sometime soon. How's everybody doing out there? I see S-Coop in the house. Good to see you, S-Coop. It is a late night, of course. I don't know how long of this show I'll be able to stick in because I got a freaking pounding headache. That's what happens when I have a beer. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like beer. And so I had a beer. And I got a headache. Maybe a song will help Joanne. Joanne! Where the freaking heck are you? I'm here doing a show. You're wheezing back there somewhere? Gosh almighty. Oh, welcome to the show, Joanne. You know, I come here to do the show. Joanne just decides to show up whenever. She's like, okay, I'll pop in now. I'll wheeze throughout the rest of the monologue. Unreal. I got Matt Zabrowski here. He's going to hit us with a woohoo. Something to die for, yeah. Something to live for. No, Zabrowski, this is the long point. I'm giving you the long point. Woohoo! I started to bring the arm away, and you dropped the hammer with the woohoo. Grammy. So, guys, when you were looking for a Grammy-winning woohoo, you found the show. Okay, here, let's play this bit for you. This, again, was from 2019, the day that the Trumper got Cove. I made this face swap. I hope you enjoy. Oh, that's not it. Look at that goofball right there. Here we go. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to a phone call between Justin Trudeau and Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau. My fellow Canadians, we are at a crucial point in a time with COVID-19. I will be taking a phone call with our neighbor to the south, Donald Trump, who believes that he can help us in our battle. And unfortunately, he has contracted COVID-19. So our hearts are out to him and all of those living in the United States. We, as Canadians, are completely in unison with our support to our neighbors from the south. So let's see what that phone call is about. Justin, it's Donald J. Trump. How are you? Mr. President, it's a pleasure to speak with you again.
I hear you had a spike up in Canada, and we're very much concerned about you.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate your concerns towards us, your neighbors to the north. How are you doing with the coronavirus?
Oh, no, I'm doing fine. Coronavirus. Nobody in America realizes that I'm the son of Jor-El.
Wait, you mean Superman's son?
That's right. My father came here from Krypton.
Mr. President, they're saying certain things about you, and I'm a little concerned hearing your descriptive nature on this phone call.
Gave birth to me, then I came, and I was living in a field for like 4 days until my uncle and my aunt came and found me.
Mr. President, that's the actual script to Superman.
I was asleep underneath like an old milk truck or something. And when they found me, they were like, "Oh, look, there's a baby underneath the milk truck. Go and get him under the milk truck." And I said, "No, I'm okay." I spoke perfect English at like age 0. Put my finger on the truck, pushed it aside, got up. I said, "Look, my name is Trump. You could call me Super Trump if you want, but really, my name is Kal-El."
Donald, I think you may need some help.
Look, you have to understand that I was made on a different planet. So I'm able to take on coronavirus without any sort of backlash, really. I'm pretty sure you were born here, right, Justin, in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to do you any good. Look, Justin, I just wanted you to know that we've got your back. All you gotta do is reach out, let the Trumper know, and I'll send you any supplies you need. You need any ventilators? You need any PPE?
I'll check with the health ministry to see if we need anything.
Look, just don't ask Andrew Cuomo for anything, because he's going to, kill people in a nursing home. And look, I'm going to see. Let's get him on the line real quick. Hey, Cuomo, how do you think we should handle Canada?
Hey, Donald, how you doing? I got your question sent over to me by my assistant. I would probably consider sending some of those people to the nursing homes. I mean, look, it didn't work for us, okay? But if they put them out there, there's like a 50-50 chance that maybe they'll get some right, Like some of them will die.
Cuomo, we're not going to do that. See, I told you, Justin, it's just a waste of time. Look, this has been really a great conversation, Justin. But I do have to get going. I'm going to see Melania on Saturday Night Live. We're going to watch The Real Talk Show.
The Real Talk Show?
I'm not really sure if you watch The Real Talk Show, but you should tune in.
I'll have to check out what that's about.
Yeah, stop by. Melania and I will be in the chat all night. Anyway, appreciate you, Justin.
Mr. President, stay well and stay safe.
You too, Justin. Have a great night.
Oh man, I miss
It's Hammer.
space swaps. They were just so much fun to create. I don't know what anybody thinks of them. I think that people are so sensitive that they probably can't appreciate them the way that they should be appreciated. It's a piece of art. This is all artwork. Whether someone likes the artwork is subjective. There's no way to determine whether or not something is good. You can't, because everybody has their own perspective. Do you guys ever hear the song that Trump wrote? Oh, this is good. Check this out. He and Pence, they wrote a song together.
So, Patsy, give me an update. What's happening out there with Hurricane Laura?
Mr. President, the first responders did tremendous, and they saved the day.
Latest report from CNN was that there was some violence, but it was mostly peaceful. Just like their protests in Seattle, in Wisconsin, and in Portland, really. I saw a great meme today. It was a CNN reporter, and this was real. He's standing in front of some massive fire in the streets, like a car just blew up or something. And he's standing there, and the byline is, "There is a couple of explosions, but it's mostly peaceful protests. I just have to laugh. The left is just so desperate. We're going to win big league. We're not going to let them stop the Trump train. Sleeps over Joe, taking a nap on his Joey futon. He's a bumbling Biden, really.
You're right, Mr. President. He is a bumbling Biden.
Winning big league every day, for the rest of my days at least. Sleepy, sleep, sleep sofa. I like to sleep on my sleep sofa. And look, I'm writing a new song right now. It's called Sleepy Times with Sleep Sofa Joe.
I love it, Mr. President. Can you add a part about him being a sleep sofa?
It goes a little something like this. Sleep sofa, I like to put my head down on the sleep sofa. I'm working on it with a songwriting master. I don't know if you know the Real Talk program, but I'm going to write a masterpiece.
Now that sounds like a hit, Mr. President.
That's right. Sleepy sleeper sleeps. Anyway,
Mr. President, what if you rolled down?
a sleepy sleep sofa.
Yes, that's it.
We're going to work on it. Anyway, have a good
My favorite
night.
is how Pensy goes, yes. Hold on.
I'm going to write a masterpiece.
Now that sounds like a hit, Mr. President.
That's right. Sleepy sleeper sleeps. Anyway,
Mr. President, what if you rolled down?
a sleepy sleep sofa.
Yes, that's it.
We're going to work on it. Anyway, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh my goodness. This is one of the best bits right there. One of the best bits. Sleepy sleep sofa. Yes. Mr. President, what if you did it and went down? I do miss doing all my impressions for you guys. I do have to say that's one of my favorite things. Creating comedies and face swaps of all the silliness in the world. Yeah. It just is a lot of fun. We did a lot of good work. A lot of good work. Like, did you guys ever see this?
Carolyn Jameson live from the studio. Donald J. Trump joins us to talk about President Xi.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on the next episode of the Donald Trump Show. I believe this is episode 11. Unbelievable. I think this episode has to be about President Xi-hole. Look, I got a problem with the Xi-hole. He's out there delivering Fluhan all over the world. Everybody's blaming Trump, but the only person to blame is President Xi-hole. But no matter what I say, they don't believe me. It's a weird world we're living in right now. It's either Trump or not Trump. Nobody's talking about the issues. What does Trump think about abortion? What does Biden think about? Well, let's be honest, Biden doesn't think about anything. But if he was to think about something, what would it be? Maybe, did I put underwear on this morning? Did I change my pants? Did I poop my pants? I don't know. These are maybe questions that Sleep Sofa Joe asks himself. But look, let's see if we have any clips for today. Do we have anything? Here we go.
世界卫生组织总干事先生，
You guys couldn't get the subtitled version? I mean, what the hell? Where's my translator? God almighty. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to respond and pretend I know what the hell he's talking about. Let's get back to it.
各位代表，
Good day to you too, Giol.
首先，
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was a good movie, but what does that have to do with anything?
我认为
No, that's close. It's Dufresne, Andy Dufresne. I think he's trying to say the character's name from Shawshank.
在人类抗击新冠肺炎疫情的关键时刻，
I'm not really sure who Kwame Shakur is. It may be Tupac's son.
突发事件，
Oh, it is. Well, I have one question for you, Jihol. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell the world what was going on? We could have done something about it. You know we call you a Jihol, right?
举行这次市委大会
Look, you brought it upon yourself. I can't control your actions, G. We only come up with nicknames for people based on their actions, and you've been a G-hole, I'm sorry.
具有
You should be, Gio.
十分重要的意义。
Alright, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't understand him.
人类正在经历第二次世界大战结束以来，
I'm not sure I appreciate your tone.
全球
What did you say to me?
新冠肺炎疫情突如其来，
Okay, look, I need a translator. I can't freaking do this without a translator. I just can't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He keeps saying things. It sounds like he's insulting the drummer.
最严重的
See? That's exactly what he's doing. He just said it, Ziyunda.
公共卫生
He said invasion. They invaded us with coronavirus.
现在已经波及
I'll tell you what, G-hole, if you ever speak to me like that again, I'm gonna trump you right in the face. Anyway, look, that's about enough for today's episode of the Donald Trump Show. Remember that President G is now President G-hole. Sleep Sofa Joe is probably taking a nap right now. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump Show. Have a good night.
Hammer!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on, Where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line.
Dr. Evil, Vladimir Putin is on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir.
Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, with 10 days away from election, if Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call G? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President G. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President G. Oh, President G, it's Dr. Evil.
向大家送上新年的
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number 2.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets. Donald Trump may be correct. He could be a G-hole.
No, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number 1.
It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, goodness. I'll tell you, a lot of good work we did here on this show. A lot of good work. A lot of truthful work. It's like stuff I did in 2019 ended up being exactly what happened. It's very weird. It's life, you know? Sometimes you do it, and sometimes it just makes no sense. Here's, I think the lyrics to this song are pretty poignant. Check this out.
Parade is over, yeah. Everyone retiring, going home before midnight, yeah. Oh, I can't find a smile anywhere. Everywhere I look, I swear it's only hatred and division. Anywhere I'm speaking, yeah, I only getting it from you, and I've been feeling down on myself when I'm in the room with you. And I'm hoping you got a space in your heart, but you don't seem to have any kindness left. Yeah, you just left it at the door and you didn't look back. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. Up is down, yeah, left is right. Yeah, bizarre world every night. Oh, and I don't know if I can ever come back to center. Yeah, 'cause it's like it's a relentless event over and over again. Yeah, and I'm stuck in the tailwind. And I spend, yeah, I can't ever get out of it. No, you can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. Play the blues, yeah, you can get through anything, I swear it. Let yourself feel everything that's happening to you. It's like the world's gone crazy. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. It's like the world's gone crazy. It's like the world's gone crazy. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy.
Woo! That's some fire right there, people. That's on one of my albums. Just type in Mark Pires, World Gone Crazy. That song, man. Again, did a lot of good work. A lot of good work taking place in this show. If you come across these things now, just remember there's hundreds and hundreds. It's nonstop. I mean, there's so much here to get through. You can never get through it all, but I would hope you'll go and just feel around and try to get a vibe on some stuff. Every once in a while, something really phenomenal takes place in this show, and it's something that really could change everything in a moment. And this is one of those. Ready?
Oh yeah, what's up? You guys got it? We're gonna get it, we're gonna get it down. We're gonna have so much fun, let's take it out. Yo, I say, now what you hear is not a test. Step rapid to the beat. Add B, the groove, and perfect. Gonna try to move your feet. You see, I'm ready to truck, and I've got to say hello. I got the black that is hey. I got to get the black, the white, the red, the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first I got bang bang, the boogie, the bug, the chicken, the boogie, the beat. I said the bang bang, boogie, chuggy. I gotta say let's rock, don't stop. Gotta get the rock rhythm, and then you make the body rock. You go so far, you hear my voice just stick. TikToks is the newest thing, and all the people they have no brain, they can't do it. There's no talent at all. They're going me and that. Oh, I got a 50 million views. Holy cow, they made like this move. Oh my gosh, I gotta go and watch it 50 times more. Let me share it again because holy cow, I gotta tell my friend. There's this girl, she goes like this really good. Oh my god, let's make her a star. Look, bang bang, the boogie, the chick, the boogie, bang bang. So check it out, I'm in the casa, the NODVA. Oh, I said the CASA, the NOVA, and the rest is the FLY. That's right, cause you know I go by the code of the doctor of the mix. And then I say I'm mixing to the top. I don't know how it goes, guys. It's been too long, you know what I'm saying? But hey, here's what I gotta play. I gotta go there and say, look, we need to get another guy. Get Christopher Walken out here. I maybe he can do a little better. I got a Lincoln Continental, the son who gets the Cadillac. Wow,
So after school, I take a dip in the pool. It was really wild. Wow, look at color TV. I gotta say, the Knicks play basketball. Oh, hear me talk about the checkbooks, the credit cards, and more money. Well, the sucker could have a spend, but I wouldn't give a sucker a bomb in the rocker. Wow, not a dime again. Wow, everybody go. Hotel, motel, what you gonna go today? Wow, say what? I don't know. Get the flying girl. Gonna dollar spank the drive off the deaf OJ. Gonna go. Not OJ Simpson, bad guy. He should gone to jail forever. Maybe get killed because he killed 2 people. Maybe let him go. Look, a couple years later, his dad, Jackie Treehorn. That's not his name. It's Jackie, whatever the frick his name. Anyway, I got to spank the drive. I got to deaf the OJ. Yeah, OJ's back in there again. I said, Master G, Mr. Bello. What you gonna say? Hello? You gonna Master Bello? Well, it's on and on and on and on, and the beat don't stop till the break of dawn. I said I'm M-A-S-T-E-R-G. I'm at the man with the double E. I said I go by the name, the unpet name. It's the call, the melody. But my name is known all over the world by the boxer ladies, the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper ever yet could be. Yeah, we went with this beat. We went with this beat. We said it's the baddest thing you ever see. Yeah, I don't think so. You ever heard of other people like Mos Def? Maybe other people like Tupac or people like a Biggie Smalls. I don't know, cause you're gonna fall. You're gonna give. You're the first guy. Maybe definitely gonna be the worst guy. But you got something going. We're gonna dig it. We're gonna say, whoa, rappers delight. We're kicking. We're gonna go all night. I said a hip chop chop to chicka chop chop. I said a biggie league. Look, Baladia, don't go this, go toilet because you know you had to take an S-I-D-T in the toilet. And I didn't want to say the word, but it did rhyme with it. Cause you're gonna go, cause you gotta get with it. I'm gonna get down, gonna feel with a little disco. Gonna take it to the sky. Here we go. Look, 50 million views. Can't believe it. It's that really cool move. Oh, look at what the TikTok give me Soundbar Pires and he gave it a shot. He goes, hit the guitar. I said, oh my God, it's gonna go really far. We're gonna make it viral. We're gonna tell everybody. Gonna give it to the hashtag. Look, for you. Gonna give it to for you. Gonna say what? For you. Yeah, gonna say for you, baby. That's right. We're gonna give it to Baladia. Don't go toilet. I told you, don't go near it. I wrote all over this paper. Then I told her, no Slovenians. You can't go near the toilet. So you gotta tell Barrett not to wait. He gotta get up. He can't sleep. There you go. We're gonna do a song at the Real Talk Show. Gonna do a rapper's delight. And don't you know I said it, Patsy? Did you see? I'm in the trapper. I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna kick him in the dumper. What? I gotta know. I can't say it. You gotta flow. Gotta play all night, yo. Look, I'm with a big league. I'm gonna get with the bigger league. You know, I call it B-I-G-L-E-A-G-U-E. With the big league. Yeah, that's what we talk about. I Donald Trump every day. Every day. We got a little guy. His name is Barrett, you know. He's gonna take over the world. Yeah, we're gonna let him take over the world. They said, look, take your Ferrari, take your Porsche. You're gonna go out and say, yeah, I got no report. My name is Barrett Trump. I'm gonna kick it down. I'm gonna kick you with the rum. I got the sharp rum shaker. I made up a song. It's called the Rum Shaker. Yeah, they stole it from me. I'm Donald J. I'm with a big league. I'm gonna take it to court. I'm gonna say I'm the one who wrote that song in the short. That little beat, the one that went B-E-A-T. Yeah, it's a beat. That's right, I made it up. I made the first beat. I'm Donald J. Something I'm sweet. Yeah, I rock and roll. I rock and roll. I rock and chip, chop, chop. Don't go near the gold toilet. I can't tell you again. I put a sign on the wall, but she just doesn't seem to. Look at it. She kept. Do you have any freaking eyes? All you do, you gaze through things. You look through it because you're bloody. Oh my God, you just turned someone to stone and then you turned it back to life. And then you bitch of oh, holy cow, I'm burning to life. Oh yeah, you are. Cause it's Melodia. Cause she burned my gold toilet just the other day. Oh, what you gonna say? I don't know. I'm gonna sway my arms back and back to say, hey, I'm gonna, oh my gosh, because it's Saturday Night Live, yo. I can't believe we don't have more people live for this crazy puppet. Look, we're winning big league. Winning big league. Wow, I'm gonna take over. Oh, over the shoulder, boulder, holder. We shot it when we were kids. Once gotta get rid of the crazy feelings. Gonna tell that crazy girl she's got the one. Fits inside, push the toilet paper, make you feel like she got something. Look, it's okay. You can call him. You steal bites. You say, don't get in a fight. You tell me, look, you're only 14. You're gonna grow. That's what we happen to do. We're all people. You're human. You don't wanna watch TV. And so all fake people. You see a Pamela Anderson standing there. She goes, oh, look, she's Baywatch. Yeah, she did. She got her bed ones fake. I know. I had some steaks the other night, but her husband at the time was a creepy guy. He used to play the drums, used to say it all the time. I had tattoos on. He said, oh, I don't know. My name is something Lee. I can't think of the first day. I don't know. I think it's Tommy Lee. I said, Tommy Lee. He said, holy cow. I said, Tommy Lee, Tommy Lee. I got a little crazy video with my ex-wife. Her name was Pamela Lee. No, it's Pamela Anderson. There's Pamela Lee Anderson. Yeah, she used to be a Baywatch. Then we said, what? Now she's got herself on the Swatch watch, and she can't say what I'm gonna do. I gotta have a Taco Bell. Guys, what the hell am I doing?
I love the Taco Bell line there. That to me is probably one of the best. That is one of the best. All right, let me get out of here. Oh, camera off, of course. So the Taco Bell reference after Pamela B on the Pamela Anderson on the Swatch watch, pretty sweet. Live improv to rapper's delight. We've done a lot of crazy stuff here. I'm trying to figure out where. I thought I had downloaded something else that I'd like to play for you because I have to run across. Let's see what I have over here. I was looking for something specific that I think you guys would enjoy. Many of you have seen it already. Uh-oh. Let me just pop something on here for you. This is just for a few minutes. This isn't what I meant to put on, but this is all I could find right now.
Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
So I want to thank you for inviting me here to give you some tips. I am, after all, Sensei Round Eye. And if there's anybody who's going to get you on the right path, you know, for the fight against Mike Tyson, Piston Honda over here, he knows he's up against it. And I get it, Piston. I get it. You look like you're ready to freaking, do it. I'm going to bring out the boards for you to get kind of your focus together and chopperoo it. I want to see you chopperoo it. Look at Sensei Round Eye has been doing this for a very long time. Okay, Bruce Lee, I taught him everything he knows. And you guys are here questioning Round Eye, right? Like, what are we talking about? I didn't go, to downtown China and find a little boy named Bruce Lee and teach him everything he knows to be second guessed by freaking Piston Honda over here. Like, are you good with that? Are you good with that? I don't think you should be good with that. What's that? I get it. You want to be the best. I'm sorry, there's only one best. His name was Bruce Lee, but that's because I trained him. Round Eye. Look, when you have a statue and you're in the Hall of Fame, Tamagotchi, you've got to go along for the ride and just say thank you, really. Are you tooting? Like, what are you doing right now? I get it. You want to look pensive. You want to do the Piston Honda deal. It's working, I guess, but you also look like you're trying to drop a douche. And look, that's on you if you want to do a doucheroo. I'm just here trying to give you some tips for the big game. You're going up against Tong Po, right? Jean-Claude Van Damme and Tong Po, they're going to be there. It's kickboxing, and you want to be the winner because his brothers, they kidnapped his brother. He's in a wheelchair too. So if you want to do the right thing, Spike Lee style, you're going to teach this guy how to take down Tong Po. And that's what I got from my elders. They said, look, Round Eye, we need you to bring it. We need you to bring the special sauce and give it to freaking Piston Honda. Because when he goes up against Mike Tyson and he wants to be, the circuit leader, like circuit champion, Piston Honda style, you're getting knocked down. Poor little Mac, So guys, this is what happens when you're here. You're on the beach scenario and you're Round Eye,
Yeah, no, I can go for a bite to eat after, Look, when you go through a day of training as Round Eye, and you're trying to help the karate community do their best to maybe live in the lightest and the loosest form of a shadow of Bruce Lee, 1-inch punch. I taught him that. Round Eye. You want me to get in here and do it too? I'm doing it too. Look, Round Eye. When Round Eye gets in the position, though, do you see the difference? Like you're kind of like, oh, look, I'm over here like an urn. I'm ready to just give homage to the gods. You don't even have any like balls of the feet stuff going on. Watch Round Eye. Watch what Round Eye does. Ready? Ha! You got to be ready. Because what if you're doing this, and someone comes to, like this little kick out of your freaking feet, you weren't ready for it. You were doing you got to be in the position, Look, that's just a freaking Round Eye exclusive, you know what I mean? Sometimes people are wondering, like, where do you get all the information from, Round Eye? I did it, Like, sometimes you're just trying to get into it, and people don't, they can't grasp the experience that you had as Round Eye. They wrote books about me. Round Eye McGee. When I was there in the jungles of Szechuan, I had to see if I could jump in tree to tree. Round Eye! Round Eye! That's why I learned the position. I could have been like tree to tree, like, look at me, I'm going tree to tree. Look, I'm just losing around going tree to tree. I could have done that. But instead, I was ready to go in the position always, to grapple that tree, You want to be ready to grapple that tree, just as if it's an enemy. So I see you don't want to take my note. Round Eye, I'm here. I'm giving you the notes. I'm giving you the insights to be the greatest version of Piston Honda. And instead, you're just like, nah, I'm just going to stay like this. I'm doing this. I got my feet in the freaking sand. You got your head in the sand, Round Eye. I gave you tutelage. It's times like this that I miss Bruce Lee and the fact that he would listen. He's always like, Round Eye, let me ask you a question. How would you go about 1-inch punching somebody? Sit down, young lad. Let me tell you all about it. As you get close to the guy and you're like, hold on, I'm on. And you just, boom, 1-inch punching him. And all of a sudden, he's throwing through a freaking wall. That's a Round Eye, like, special move that you can only learn if you pay me $99.95 a day. And I'll bring you through the course of, the 1-inch punch special. It costs you roughly $137,244.18 when we're all done. But you got a 1-inch punch! Like who's on? Who's in more? You guys got cash, I know it. You're not out here on the beach doing I want to be Bruce Lee, unless you got cash in the bank, Like everybody else is working. Like, let me ask you something, Piston. Who paid for this class for you to be with Round Eye today? I'm sorry? That's what I thought. You took it out of your freaking bank account because you're doing it. Because you're freaking cash loaded special. Like you don't know what to do with all that cash, right? Give it to Round Eye. A 1-inch punch. Will you tell your friends at the next party that you hired none other than Sensei Round Eye to teach you the 1-inch punch? Talk of the town. Like you want me to talk of the town, right? Piston Honda, he's a pretty good fighter. You want people to be like, Piston Honda's a bad motherfucker, you know what I mean? And you can't do that unless you let them know that you've been expertly trained by the master, Sensei Round Eye. But yeah, no, I know you agree. Look, you're still doing the stupid, like, stand up straight instead of squat thing, though. Like, I told you to do it. Oh! Get in the position, Like, what is this? And what about you back here? Like, what the f*** are you doing with that stupid face on? You know, it looks to me like you're about to cry back there. You're gonna cry. There's no crying in your Sensei Round Eye's freaking class. All right? I'm here teaching you how to be the greatest karate master. Is one of your freaking traits to be the cry guy? Look at me. I'm crying while I do my stupid move. That's you. You know, look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get down on you or anything, but like Sensei Round Eye has a very, very important detail you have to keep at forefront at all times. When you're in a fight, you don't show the guy on the other side you're going to cry. Round Eye, you know, when you're doing it and you got a cry face on, tears streaming, someone's kicking you in the freaking throat. You know? I mean, like, that's just a given. Oh my, let me grab my tissues. Blah, neck chopped. You know? Look, Round Eye is trying to get you guys prepared for the Chinatown War. You know, Kurt Russell is coming back. Big Trouble in Little China. When you're there, and all of a sudden they're looking for a girl with green eyes. What are you going to do then, right? You're not ready to take on Lopan? A girl with green eyes. He's there doing it, and you're not ready to take it on? They get her. They get the girl with the green eyes. Now you got to go dragons and all up against freaking Lopan. He's 9 feet tall. He floats. Underworld, you know? That's also on you. Because you could have done the right thing. And instead, you're like, I'm just going to go like this. Unreal. Unfreaking real. What's that? No, you think I'm being hard on you guys? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm Round Eye! I didn't get to be Round Eye by taking it easy on the class, okay? You think Bruce Lee would have been Bruce Lee if I didn't give him a freaking Round Eye elbow in the freaking Round Eye neck? Special? Bruce Lee. You know, that was a student right there. Never questioned Round Eye. What can I do next, Round Eye? What do you want me to do next, Round Eye? I'll tell you. Just do that. He did it. And look what happened. Greatest of all time. You over here questioning everything. Questioning my motives. Why are you doing this instead of this? Well, because this looks freaking stupid. You look stupid like this. You should be like this. Well, let me ask you a question. Let's just play devil's advocate that your is good. What happened there? See, you didn't even see Round Eye. I came with the roundhouse. You know, I'm roundhousing it. You're piston Hondaing it. You got a freaking just big black and blue on the side of your face. But you were ready, right? Oh, I'm ready. No, I'm sorry. You weren't ready. Now you try it. Ready? Oh, no! See, I'm ready to go. I give you an elbow in the freaking throat. Round Eye. You know, sometimes when you're in the middle of teaching the class and you gotta make an example out of one of the students, that's what Round Eye has to do in order to keep control of the class. You know, I'm sorry it's you today, Piston. I actually thought you were going to be a good student. I thought you were going to be one of my favorites, really. Like, you put your hand up every day. Like, I'd say something like, so what do you think hurts more? An elbow in the freaking neck or someone kicking you in the side of your face as hard as they can? And I thought you'd be the one every day, Piston. I'd be like, oh, I got an answer. And I'd be like, which one is it? You see, neither. I kick him right in the chest as hard as I can. And then he croaks. That's what you should say. But you didn't even say any of that. You're just like, and you're freaking doing the weird stance again. I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting my breath here, guys. You know, I told this guy what he should do. This is like a group message. When I tell Piston one thing, I'm telling all of you, okay? I'm sorry, Piston. I didn't mean to go in chest area on you. I'm telling you all, okay? Especially Dummy back here with the freaking cry. Stop crying, okay? Seriously. Don't make me call your mother. Can I ask you just... Side note question, really. Who paid for your service back there, Smiley McGee? All right. Trust fund. I told you. That guy's a trust fund back there. He's just freaking cashing, pulling the check. You know what you could do is you could just deposit those funds directly into Sensei Round Eye's account. Learn the 1-inch punch, and perhaps that will cause you to stop crying like a little baby. Just saying. Round Eye. You know, when you're in the process of hiring Round Eye for his extensive knowledge and experience, right? Right? You got to take advantage of it. Every breath, every verb, every vowel, every noun, every sound. Round Eye, you got to go home saying Round Eye. Like you getting home and you're taking a shower and all you're thinking to yourself is, Round Eye. What a friggin' lesson that was today from Round Eye. You know, he really gave it to me. Like, Piston, if you're not going the rest of your day saying to yourself, I got it today for Round Eye, in a positive way, like, you know, really, seriously, you and Dummy back here with the smile,
Crying. I'm so sad because I had to go and punch someone.
Excuse me. Round Eye's going to teach you how to punch someone and not cry, okay? Afterwards, you may actually feel like punching somebody else, you know? I'm just saying, Round Eye will teach you how to do it without the fear of the crying. Anyway, guys, I'm getting kind of sick of the fact that I tell you what to do and you don't listen. Piston, work on the crouch, you know? You got to get a little bit more leg movement in there. Oh! I don't see any give in your knees. You ready to go? You know, like someone comes up, you do the knee at the end. Round Eye, I'm telling you to do the knee, because then you get the knee, and then to follow up with this elbow, woo, you know, and then that last you come around, kick him in the, you know, I'm just saying, as high as you can get. Kick him in the chest, kick him in the chin, kick him in the ear. The ear is the worst place to kick somebody. That friggin' hurts. Again, just a little tip from Round Eye. Okay? So guys, I do appreciate the fact that you hired me today. 100K. I think 15 minutes is all you got. Yeah. You want a half hour? I would have done it for $1 million. You know, I can't do more than 15 minutes. You know, just Round Eye gets sick of how stupid people like Piston are. There's still, look, guys, right? What are we talking about? You know, I'm going to have to do a special on you. Like the guy who just doesn't get it, you know? I'd watch that one. I'm going to produce it. I'm going to watch it. I got nothing else to watch, you know? Round Eye. You know, when you're Round Eye, it's hard to find entertainment, you know? Because you've done it all. Bruce Lee, 1-inch punch. And then you get freaking Piston Honda. Anyway, listen, Piston, appreciate you. Not really. And you, stop freaking crying back there, okay? Round Eye out. It's freaking hot out here. All right. So, we're going to just kind of go through the list here and see if you guys are prepared for your first match on Saturday against Reseda. You guys know that they're going to bring it. They got Machio as the coach on their side, and you know, you got Sensei Round Eye. So you got an advantage. Bruce Lee, yeah, he could crane kick. I 1-inch punch, do it Bruce Lee style. You guys are learning from the best, all right? So let's see if we can go through this, and I want to just gauge where we're going to put you. You know, this is an A to F grade system here. You know, you get an A or you get an F. And one of you guys is going up against Johnny, you know, he's like, get my body back, you know, like Johnny, you're like, that guy, you got to go up against him. So I want to know who's our strongest karate master in the bunch over here. Which one? You know, you can't say the guy in the mask. Yeah, you can't say the guy in the mask. So we should have a round eye movie real soon. Oh goodness, I gotta get rolling, guys. It is 12:30 right now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to see if I can get on sometime a little earlier. So I will see if I can send a note out to everybody, or maybe on Telegram. So stay tuned. Spread the word, please, if you can. I'm going to click off of here on TikTok. Freaking crappy TikTok. Crappy TikTok. It's all the same, I guess. Anyway, let's see. It looks like 55% of the people think that Trudeau's a com, and 45% that they think that his wife found the real birth record, the Fidel birth record. You know. Anyway, guys, if you can hit the like and share. Tomorrow, I'll see you again. Sydney, my brother. Leisure number 7. Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Trish Killian, We of Liberty and Freedom, and Wharton Fissel. If you're out there or you find this later, I hope you're doing well. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Until then, this is Mark Pires and Joanne. Mark Inspires Show, 1675 in a row. See you tomorrow. You got to go away.